have some really, I mean, specific skills that definitely benefit people in business, and I'm going to use these skills to help, local businesses grow, basically. So, and I'm very serious about it, because, again, I want to see people succeed and be successful. So if I take on a client, that's because I really want to see them be successful, and I'm going to work as hard as I can to get them there, or to get, make them successful or more successful than what they already are. So working on this. Once this is finished, I'm going to get ready, and I will be in touch with you all very soon and show y'all what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and we'll see. So like I said, right now I have 2 full-time clients and one kind of part-time. I've been doing marketing for a long time, but I've not done it full-time because I've always had like other jobs and other focuses, which I still have things that I'm doing now. But this is definitely something that I enjoy doing and something that I see people can benefit from. But I have like some other things in the works that I'm going to get started doing as well. But this is like one of the easiest ways I can do it right now, without, like, I don't need, it doesn't require as much funding, or it doesn't require like a building. I don't have to have an office. I don't have to have a lot of money to do it. I don't have to, I just have to have basically skills. So design skills, marketing knowledge, consumer knowledge, be able to do like videos, be able to think creatively and outside the box, and do research and know what works, what doesn't work, be outgoing and be able to talk to people about what has worked or what's not working, how we can do better, being able to action plan, strategic plan, all of these things, and a few other things are, good skills to have when you want to go into like a business like this. Well, they're good, period, in life, period, being able to, action plan or strategic plan, or being able to assess operations and come up with better operational practices. All of those types of things are things that'll benefit anyone, period. But yeah, so I'm talking too much. So I'm going to get finished with this because it's already 10, and I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to get ready so I can go, and I'm going to pick 3 to 5 lucky businesses to go and bombard in a way. All right. So now I'm on my way. I'm riding around. Actually, this is so today I'm going to look for a specific type of customer. Today the only customers I'm looking for will be like car lots, stuff like that. Small car lots, like not Mercedes or nothing like that. I'm gonna just saying, hopefully I can find at least 3 that I can go to and set up a meeting. Sometimes people don't like setting up meetings impromptu or spontaneously, like right on the spot, but they might give me a meeting next week or for another time and date. So we shall see how this will go. Maybe one out of 3 or 5 will actually see me today. I'm not anticipating one way or another. I'm just doing what I feel like I need to do at this point to move forward and get more clients. So after I finish with this, I'm gonna go to the library, do some design work, do some writing, some editing, and some marketing for the companies that I already have and stuff like that. To the end of the earth. Oh, that liquid remember seeing one over here on Causeway. I'm getting ready to go over there and see. Finish that presentation or whatever, and now getting ready to make some pictures. And I will check back in once I have finished doing that. And by the way, I hope that you all are, having a productive day, a day filled with joy, and it's a video shoot going on over there. That's cool. But a day that's filled with joy and productivity and sensitivity to the Holy Spirit and what He is trying to say to you, wanting to say to you personally and individually. Be back. Okay, just got back from my first pitch. It was really good. The manager that I spoke to was like, man, if you would have been here 30 minutes ago, you could have talked to the owner. But you know what? He set me up to go talk to the owner. He's like, I really think we need what you're offering. You sound like exactly what we need. And then he persisted to try and get me to take like full-time jobs with the business or part-time jobs with the business. But basically now I'm getting ready to go and have a meeting with the owner. They have 2 car lots, and they do definitely see a need for the services that I provide. There's actually a business right next door that I want to go to, but I'm gonna go talk to the owner of this one first, and then I'll make my way back over here and talk to the owner of this business right here. But he was like, I really like what you're doing. You're going to do great. He just started encouraging me, telling me like, you're going to do good and you're aggressive, and I like that about you. You're doing your own thing, and I think it's good. So, of course, I'm like, thank you. But I just wanted to check in to let y'all know that the first pitch actually went pretty good, but he's not the last person to make the decision. So now I have to go talk to the person who can make the decision. Other than that, a lot of the conversation was about what school did you go to, where did you graduate from, what did you graduate in, where you from, like I guess I kind of forgot that this was sort of an interview, because I'm like why? But I mean, not really why, it's just that I didn't come to talk about that. I really just wanted to talk about, but I didn't mean that in any type of inconsiderate way. It's just, I kind of had like a focus in my mind, and I know for me it's not hard to get off focus and go like all around the world. So I didn't want to do that. So anyway, but I know in the future now that it is important sometimes that when I meet with people that I am personable with them, and I'm not all talking business. So I am speaking about their experience in life, and my experience in life, where I went to school, what I love doing, where I'm from, stuff like that. I guess I didn't really know how important that was. Yeah, and then it's also very important that I do research on these companies before I go there, and that's something that I already knew, but for some reason didn't do on this experience. I knew that, and that was an amateur mistake, and I didn't do it. But so I'm getting ready to go, and I will check back in later. So I just left the meeting with the owner of the first business that I went to today, and that was kind of difficult. It was kind of difficult. I'm trying to see where to place this camera at, where I can still focus and everything. So the meeting was kind of hard, because the owner, he definitely made mention that he needed the service that I'm pitching him on, and but he was trying to get away with trying to get the service as cheaply as possible, or at least that's how I felt. That may not have been his goal, but that's what it seemed like it was. And
turn right
quite honestly,
Expressway.
and I'm getting ready to go get some food, and this is a place I've never been before, so I have the GPS going. But let me set this. All right, it's set now. But basically, he was trying to get the service for as cheaply as possible, and it made me feel like, you know what I'm saying, like you devaluing me, and of course, it's not supposed to be taken personal.
In half a mile, keep left to merge onto US 90 Business West.
I'm not supposed to take it personally that this man has basically tried to devalue, or not devalue, but he's just basically tried to squeeze me to see how cheaply he can get my service for. I have taken on him as a client for a week trial to see how things go, but and of course I might have just been being dramatic, or taking it personally. I just felt like, look, you know that you need the service I'm providing. You know you need it. You said you need it. It's obvious you need it. But you're sitting here trying to make it seem like it's not important, it's not valuable, and like you know what I'm saying, like it's not something that you want to try or want to do, or like you want to get it as cheap as possible, which I understand. But you don't want anybody working for you for as cheap as possible, because they're not going to like what they're doing, and then they're not going to do a good job. Okay, so you want to pay people what they're worth, not nothing, Okay, finally found this place called Cafe Hope, and it's a really cool place. Like, once you find out the information about it, it's a place where they train 17 to 24-year-olds on hospitality, food industry, and then they open a cafe and they sell food as a restaurant. It looks kind of, says Archdiocese of New Orleans, Cafe Hope offices. This is kind of weird. Call 503-0204. Well, I gotta go so I can call this number and let them know I'm out here. They got so much misinformation. Like, the GPS took me to like 3 different locations. I had to like physically go find this place, and then once I found the place, they had wrong numbers online. They had and now that I'm here, it says I need to go to another location. So the information that's online about this place is wrong. So now I have another, like, it's like a lot. I mean, this is a really cool place. It's called Hope Haven, I think, or something like that. They have like many different programs and stuff, so it's really cool. And I'm trying to go to their cafe, but like, I've been going all over the world, been calling different numbers and Googling, and still not finding the right information. So that door provided some information. I even called the number on the door that said to call, and it's still like nobody answered, nobody said anything. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a budget thing or something. Like, maybe they don't have people there to like answer calls and stuff. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and find this other location, which is like 13 more miles away. And this campus is beautiful, by the way. It's amazing architecture here. It's so pretty. they have senior services here, and obviously they have, you know, occupation workforce services for 17 to 24-year-olds. But anyway, so it's gonna take me another 13 minutes to get from here to there. I need to make sure I got the GPS on because I do not know where I'm going. It's supposed to be by a golf course somewhere. Back in the opposite direction, the direction that I actually just came from. But like, I try not to complain about stuff, and like, there's a y'all see the police? My windows are tinted so dark that he cannot see in here, and yeah, I'm being careful. I'm going to be careful. Actually, I'm going to buy something to just like sit here so that I don't have to hold this phone. And I'm not going to hold it when I get on the expressway. I'm going to get off, but I'm at the stop light right now. But like, I try not to complain about stuff, and I try to like always see the positive and always be optimistic. But I think like I kind of got upset a little bit earlier today, and now that has caused me to start complaining a little bit. Just like, you know, I just talked about how I had to go around in circles and call different numbers and keep getting the wrong information. Like, you know, that's still no reason to complain about anything. Like, and so, yeah, I have to, that's what I mean by like, you got to really protect your mind, protect your energy, protect your heart, or guard your heart, like the Bible says, guard your heart. And, you know, always be mindful. And I tend to need to always be mindful of my my countenance and my thought process and things that I'm thinking and saying, because they can definitely affect, you know, decision making. They can affect your attitude. They can affect so many aspects immediately, but long term, like your attitude has like tremendous effects. You know, people who have bad attitudes or wrong attitudes tend to be a little less, they're less happy, less successful, all of that good stuff. So I know, you know, now that I am mindful of that now that I'm mindful of that today, I'm going to like definitely not complain about anything else. I'm going to make sure that I change my attitude and I change my my outlook, my viewpoint, or thought process at this point. But I'm getting ready to get on the interstate, so I'm going to check you later at the country club. Do you know where Cafe Hope is?
Yeah, you go through this door right here.
Okay. Thank you. This place is really nice. It's really fancy. There are people just hanging around, like just hanging around, talking, chilling, like in the middle of the day. This is country club. They have a golf course. They have a pro shop. And I'm sitting outside, which I don't know why, because it's really hot. But I just saw this beautiful, can't see it, it's too dark. Okay. I saw this beautiful scenery and was like, I want to go out there. But then I forgot how hot it was. But I forgot how hot it was, and now I want to go back inside. But I don't want to seem indecisive, which I am indecisive on, you know, certain things. So I think I might, when he comes back out, be like, hey, can I come back inside? It's kind of hot out here. And yeah, my battery is low, so I'm gonna have to stop recording. It's already on like 5%. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna enjoy this lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it, late lunch, early dinner, and then go home and get some more work done. I don't know, I might do another pitch before I go home. We'll see. Here he comes. I'm sleepy.